Traditional market indicators are like trying to perform brain surgery with medieval tools. Technically possible, but dangerously outdated. Today, we're exploring how modern mathematics is completely transforming how we understand market behavior.
That's quite a bold statement to open with. What makes our current trading tools so inadequate?
Well, here's the fascinating part. Most popular indicators were created when people had to calculate everything by hand. They weren't designed with any understanding of what we now know about market data's spectral nature, particularly something called pink noise.
Hold on. Pink noise? Like the kind of background noise people use for sleep?
Similar concept, but way more powerful. Pink noise is actually a mathematical pattern that appears naturally in complex systems, including financial markets. It's like a hidden fingerprint that most traders never even notice.
So, how does understanding this pattern give traders an advantage?
Think of it this way. When you look at market data, you're not just seeing random movements. You're seeing multiple cycles overlapping each other, like waves in the ocean. Some are big, slow movements that might take months to play out, while others are quick ripples.
Hmm. But most trading strategies treat all these movements equally, don't they?
Exactly, and that's where traditional indicators fall short. In white noise, all frequencies have equal energy, but in pink noise, which is what we see in markets, there's more energy in the longer waves. Using tools that ignore this is like trying to navigate by starlight during the day.
That's quite different from how most people approach trading. What kind of tools actually work with this pattern?
This is where modern digital signal processing comes in. Imagine you're at a crowded party trying to hear one specific conversation. Traditional indicators are like trying to hear everything at once. The right filters can isolate exactly what you need to focus on.
That actually makes a lot of sense, but how complicated is this to implement?
Well, here's the thing. While the underlying math can be complex, the concepts are surprisingly straightforward. Think of these filters like different-sized sieves that let you separate out exactly what you want to analyze in the market data.
So, what kind of practical advantage does this give traders?
Let me give you a real example. When most traders see a price movement, they wait for multiple indicators to confirm it, by which time the opportunity is often gone. With proper filtering, you can often spot these movements as they're forming, not after they've happened. There,
That timing advantage sounds crucial in today's markets.
oh, it absolutely is. And here's something fascinating. Some of these filtering techniques were actually developed during World War II for radar systems. We're applying decades-old mathematical principles in new ways to understand market behavior.
Now, that's an unexpected connection. How did we get from radar to trading?
It's all about pattern recognition. Uh, the same mathematical principles that help distinguish enemy aircraft from background noise can help us distinguish meaningful market movements from random fluctuations. Both involve finding signal in noise.
Let's talk about something practical. How does this help with the lag problem in traditional indicators?
That's where proper filtering really shines. With well-designed filters, you can minimize lag, or even project forward. It's not about predicting the future, it's about understanding the structure of the market's randomness.
You keep using that phrase, structure of randomness. Can you break that down?
Think about it like weather patterns. While you can't predict exactly where each raindrop will fall, you can understand the larger systems that create the rain. Markets are similar. They're random at the micro level, but have discernible patterns at larger scales.
So, what's the first step for someone who wants to start using these concepts?
Start by questioning everything you think you know about how markets work. Learn about frequency analysis, study how cycles interact, and most importantly, stop relying on indicators that were designed for a different era of trading.
That sounds like quite a journey of unlearning and relearning.
It is, but think about this. Would you rather be comfortable and wrong or uncomfortable and profitable? Understanding these concepts might challenge your existing beliefs, but it can completely transform how you approach the markets.
This has been eye opening. Any final thoughts for our listeners?
Remember this, the market isn't random chaos, it's structured randomness. And once you understand that structure, you can start seeing opportunities that others miss completely. It's not about predicting the future. It's about understanding the present more clearly than everyone else.